Hey everyone, Miacidae here. Welcome back to Wartales. So we're back in the Baronry of Clairon, and the plan is to first go to the Inquisition camp because I have a Skellmar that they would very much like to question. And then there is a bear named Scruffy. Yes, another bear named Scruffy. that the thieves actually had. That got loose, that is in the spider's cave up here, that I needed to go back to another county, if you remember in the last episode, to get pork that he liked. So that's what I am doing right now, or I had done, is I had gotten the pork that he liked, and now I'm going back to get him the pork. So that's the two things I have kind of left in this region that I know about, and if I don't find anything here other than that, I don't know what to do, so I'll leave it for later, pretty much, is the deal. So with that being said, I guess we have to camp right now, and then we'll figure things out from there. With, actually, I can cook quite a bit. I forgot that I had bought salt. So I am going to cook everything I can quick. Alright, so with that being said, let's eat a few extra things that I just cooked. I love the text for the saber-tooth food. There are two options when eating this type of dish. Swallow it whole to avoid the taste, or chew it thoroughly for some hope of digesting it properly. Yeah, people don't like the saber-tooth food. I also cooked some other saber-tooth. Where is it? Oh yeah, the saber-tooth kella. If the mushrooms added to this stew are of high quality, they can mask the presence of saber-tooth meat. Can you tell people don't like the saber-tooth? A lot of bonuses I really didn't need, but it was just to more or less eat. A meat drying rack we're going to throw the carp on just to get the dried fish, which will double because of one of my bonuses. Wildecram wants to talk. So I'm not sure I can safely say this one on YouTube, but go ahead and read it if you want. So we can taunt him, insult Kyric gratuitously to let out your anger. Wildecram will gain inspired status, reducing Kyric's trust in the troop. Willpower increases by 1. Statuses only last for a little while, though. Wildecram will gain the defensive elation status if he warns the troop that the danger the Skellmar represent. Damage taken from the next attack reduced by 35%, or he can stand watch. No prisoner can escape the next arrest. That's fine, I have him on the stock thing. So I think, because I don't have full valor points, I'm going to warn the troop that the Skellmar are dangerous, of course. Get the defensive elation, and damage taken from the next attack, just in case, is reduced by 35%, and I get valor points, which is amazing. And then I guess, oh, I have more than enough comfrey. We're going to put the comfrey in here to keep producing honey just for once I get out of here. I'm going to pull the honey, the money, not the honey, out of my tavern. And we're going to continue on. So, that is going to look like me going straight to that Inquisition camp to drop off the Skellmar prisoner that we have, that we're very not happy about. Yeah, I need to go up and around. Man, this is quite a troop. So here's our Inquisition camp. I really don't... Is that a pile of corpses back there? I really don't want to interact with the Inquisition. I really don't like them, but...
Let me take your Skellmar prisoners off your hands. I have so many questions for them.
Well, here you go. I guess they're paying me, which is nice, but...
Wonderful. Maybe you'll have something to tell us this time.
Oh, there's another Skellmar back there.
Let me take your
Yeah, it doesn't look like they're gonna talk to me much.
Speak with my subordinates.
Which is unfortunate, because...
The High Inquisitor.
I would really like to know what they're doing here. Especially if they're not burning them at the stake. Like, do I have to give them a certain amount of prisoners? What's the deal? I'm gonna head over to the cave. Like, this is the one region that has not told me much about it. Gonna try to avoid fighting these guys. If I do fight them, I'll take prisoners to bring over, but realistically, I'm just gonna try to avoid it. Spider's Cave here. One of these bears is wearing this collar labeled Scruffy. I'm assuming this is Scruffy. Give him the pork. The bears don't seem interested in you. Can I take Scruffy back? Oh no, this is where they're located now. Okay.
Scruffy let you in?
Yeah.
Mir be cursed. The trainer swore he could keep guard. I've been taken for a fool yet again.
Well, if you just give them food.
I'm so naive. I even believed the folks who said there was no danger in Ormance. I fell for the rumours of easy crowns. And look at me now, hiding at the back of some cave, unable to help my friends trapped in the Citadel.
I'll help you get them out.
I need help. Mercenaries. Really.
She's not offering me much, but I need that Citadel gone.
If you can get through the Skellmar patrols, there's a secret passage in our old hideout, the Treacherous Tower. We hid it under some rocks. It'll lead you straight to St. Gillem's Citadel.
Really now? Now that is interesting. I will take that.
I love feeding Scruffy. He eats absolutely everything, and so eagerly too. He reminds me of my brother.
So you're the reason I got in.
The boss sent Antsy to help us. I'm not surprised that old swindler got captured.
Oh, that says so much about the state they're in. Alright, so now we know a little bit more. But essentially, we're not going to get help for this one. And if we go into the Treacherous Tower, we can get into the Citadel. And that is the end of this area, I'm assuming. Which did not do much for this place. Like, there was no story. Maybe we get more when we finish it, but I was kind of expecting a tad more. So here's the tower. And let's go raid. Hey,
I have contacts in the other counties of Edoran and in the Balerian archipelago.
well, you're still getting us the additional loot, right? Okay. So here's the thing. If we're going to be going to do another fight, I'm going to be activating some of my banner stuff. So that means extra experience after combat, more loot after battle in addition to what I'm already getting. And that should be fine, I think. Back to the tower. Under the rock. You must be wondering what the hell I'm doing. Yeah, we're just breaking this rock that's inconspicuously placed. Hey, sapphires. Oh, there's the crude key use. A pirate crossbow. Each time the first time this unit deals damage to a unit within 4 meters, they reload, so it's close combat one. We'll still take it all, I just am gonna sell it. And then wheat and chains. Good to see, I suppose. Dia Maja's log. You can read this if you want. Go ahead and pause. So I'm assuming this goes up to the Citadel. Oh, it do. There's a blacksmith as well. Hi there.
The smugglers are restarting their operations. I thought they'd blocked the passage.
Oh, they did. I reopened it. 97 raw materials. I am fine on that. Here's some random stuff. And their crossbow. Alright. Let's do this. The Abbey. There's a bunch of people around here.
Pay us no mind. We are but humble merchants of Gossenburg.
If you say so.
Have you come to save us? Thanks be to Hesura. We've been waiting for news from the treacherous tower for weeks. Have you reopened the passage?
It's open. Go.
You can keep our whole inventory. I insist, keep it all. And thank you.
Thank you much. How about you?
You've come from outside. How did you manage that?
There's a passage in the blacksmith. Go.
The smugglers. And here I was wondering how the novices were getting hold of wine. Thank you for coming to tell us about this secret passage, but we will not abandon the oldest abbey of the light to these barbarians. You are dismissed. I have a siege to prepare.
I'll take part. Okay, you.
The St. Guilhem Citadel and its abbey are sacred. It would be a crime to let them fall into those barbarians' hands. Why hasn't the Hierophant sent the Inquisition yet to rescue us? We're willing to support the efforts of whomever saves us from the Skellmar.
Well, I'm here. You're being besieged. This is different. Okay. So 5 construction materials per rest, 5 rations per rest, but 5 military manpower down. Sunrise Blessing. All units have a 10% chance of dodging a lethal attack. I'm not sure if this place gets any harder, but this could be big.
I overheard your conversation with our esteemed abbess. She doesn't seem to grasp the passage's full potential.
No, she doesn't.
The St. Guilhem Citadel has been resisting the Skellmar invaders for weeks, but our supplies are running low, and we haven't enough soldiers to break the siege. I would like to go with you beyond the battlements to seek out support. Would you be willing to guide and protect me?
Sure.
I have it from a reliable source that the Inquisition is in the barony of Clarone. Find their camp and rally them to our cause.
Oh yeah, I know them. I don't like them. But we can do that. So I can take this entire stock, they said. And we need to go to... there, and then we're probably coming back. So I am actually going to pop where is it? Overflowing motivation here, so I stack fatigue less just for those bonuses I've already popped. I know I'm probably gonna have to rest at some point, but I was hoping to do that siege, and it doesn't look like that's going to be a thing quite yet, but it might be soon. Alright, so Priest of the Light.
High Inquisitor, blessed be the eye, I finally found you. You may not be aware of this, but the St. Guilhem Citadel is in grave danger and...
The Inquisition has not been ordered to secure the Citadel. We are here to recover the relic of St. Guilhem and bring it to safety.
Wow.
Is this some kind of joke? Surely the Hierophant won't let the Skellmar destroy this abbey. It's a jewel of the light.
The Citadel is already lost, priest. As is all of Ormant's county. In his great wisdom, the Hierophant chose to save what could be saved, with no unnecessary loss of life.
Excuse me, but I have already fought back how many of the counties? It's really not that hard.
This is heresy, a crime against the Eye's will. Come, mercenaries, let us leave this godless place.
Yep. You got anything to say about that?
Let me take your Skellmar.
How about you?
The High Inquisitor has the...
How about you, prick?
That priest? Did he come from the abbey? Did he find a way to circumvent the siege?
Yeah, we have that. But we're not telling you it now.
I'm not giving up. The Inquisition must come and help us.
Are you sure about that? Because they're just going to use that thing and take the relic.
Take me to the Gothenburg travel post. I'm sure I'll find some convincing arguments there.
Oh, that's not a good idea, buddy. Sure, we already fought it back, but come on. Alright, let's dodge the Skellmar. Travel post is right there, so I'm gonna go over and around. Yep, here's your travel post.
Exactly where I thought I'd find it. Look at all that Alizarian powder, mercenaries.
You thinking what I'm thinking? Kaboom.
This is how we're going to convince the Inquisition. Have you noticed the similarity between the damage caused by this invention and the Eye's Reckoning?
Mm-hmm.
We need that cart. I'm sure you can persuade its owner. After all, he owes you his life.
Thank you, mercenaries. Thank you. You are true heroes. What do you mean you want my supply of powder? Impossible. You have no idea of its value. Even before the invasion, Alizarian powder was worth its weight in gold. Imagine how much it will go for now. I need those crowns to rebuild my travel post.
Here's 100.
Of course, you can have the whole thing, if you pay for it. I'll even throw in the cart and the pony.
Well, thank you much.
I'll take this cart directly to the Inquisition camp. Your job is to get them out of there. Provoke them. Challenge them. Call them heretics. Whatever it takes. The Inquisitors must clear the area while I summon the Eye's Reckoning. Try to hold them back as long as possible. Good luck. Once you've created a diversion, I'll spring into action with the powder.
You have no idea what you're telling me to do. I don't just have a slight grudge with them, sir. It's not just a slight grudge. There are going to be losses for them. Alright, we can pop on another fragment of small item. I really do not need all the valor points here. So let's get Jizzliz on the training dummy. I don't have any danger level, so I don't need anyone on the watchkeeping stool. And we'll just eat some of the food we have. Pork stew because I need that extra valor point, or I might... Oh boy. But I don't want more pork stew, or I suppose that might be the best thing to do. Okay, so Taurus, we're cooking again. Get that ladle out. Let's get rid of that saber tooth and cook some of the stringy meat up. You'll need a taste of an adventure to bite into this grilled leg of a saber tooth. At least I got some of my salt back. Now if I remember right, there is a backpack accessory that produces salt, but I have a hard time getting the salt over a chance at bread or rations right now in this area. Okay, where's all that saber-tooth stuff I just made? Oh, I didn't expect it to be a 2 thing. Then more booze because people want the booze. And do that. Okay, cool. So got some bread, got a bunch of everything else. Going into the tavern quick. Does anyone want to talk? Doesn't look like it. It would have forced me to talk. Pull out that 100. Back to camp. Did I put the rolling pin back on? I probably forgot about that. I did, okay. Then more fish on the drying rack. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh yeah, so since I'm going to be fighting the Inquisition, we're just going to do this again. So, swift progress, that gets me more experience in combat, respect for the enemy, gets me more loot after the battle, overflowing motivation, less fatigue. I don't think I need anything else. I have 12,000 influence, so it doesn't really matter that keeps stacking up. I can just keep spending it. At least for now. Into the Inquisition we go. Hey guys, I'm told I need to get you out of that camp. I have a little bit of a grudge to settle with you.
What do you want, mercenaries? I don't see any Skellmar patrol. Why did you call us?
Because you're worthless scum, that's why.
How dare you insult the Inquisition? You call us heretics. Ours is a sacred mission, and
you can't even protect the Abbey. So what use are you here?
What did you say about my mother? I'll make you eat your words.
What did you say about my mother? I can say many things about your mother, sir. Oh, I'm not looking forward to this fight. I'm really not. But that's why I put on all these buffs, is because if I can get some of their stuff, they actually have some really good stuff. So I need to burn them down ASAP, essentially. So let's spread some of these people out. Ludian can do some massive damage to them. Wildecrem can run in and do a one-hit KO. With Taurus being up front, we probably want Aldous over here to take them out. Signon can be paired with Hammy there. And that means Jizliz should be over here. Or not Jizliz, Gabine. Alright, so Oria, let's take out the Fanatic. Axe throw at him. Pound to do more damage versus his armor. Charging through. Oh, you know what? I probably should do this right here so I can wrath him later. I wanted to hit multiples there, but just doing it on the safer side. And then we'll go right here. Purifier wants to go. Can he even get anywhere? He cannot. So, we're going to use that time. Actually, who goes next? Zealot right here. We'll save that. Okay. Aldous. Piercing shot. Get as many as we can. Then we'll go here. Aim, recoil. Got Lone Wolf going too. So... oh, is that all I get to do to him? I think his boom went off. Well, I got some stuff there. I don't think anyone leveled up. Unfortunate, but okay.
The Eye's reckoning.
Yeah, that's what you get.
The Eye has unleashed its reckoning upon you, heretics that you are. You refuse to defend a sacred place. Your souls will never join the light.
I love the theatrics he's doing.
Those were the Hierophant's orders. We were just following them.
Can you not see that you're supposed to defend a holy place? I mean, the Hierophant can't see what's going on here.
Being a man instead of your own god. Such impiety is unworthy of the Inquisition.
Yep.
Redeem yourselves. Redeem your souls by fighting alongside the God of Light to save his abbey.
We'll obey the light. We'll do everything in accordance with his will. Give the command and we will follow, I swear it.
Oh, I get the strategic skill Inferno. I wonder what that's gonna be.
Well done, mercenaries. We gave them a show worthy of the kingdom's finest jugglers.
Well done, sir.
Of course, impersonating the god of light is a sacrilege, but ultimately, wasn't it only the better to serve him? I'm sure our souls have nothing to fear.
I'm sure your god wouldn't slight you for that if it's to defend something holy to him because his men weren't following what should have been done.
Take your reward. I'll make sure that the Inquisitors are fully prepared to break the siege on the Citadel. If you wish to follow us in this holy undertaking, I promise that the Abbey's coffers are full enough to pay you more than adequately for your services.
I mean, that's a drop in the bucket, but we're here to have fun. This is fun to them, other than the fact that the Inquisition is here. So let's see what this lighter is. Okay, I can see that being actually really good. When this unit applies burning, immediately triggers the effects of burning to the target. I don't apply burning very often, except for things like Legat, but I do want to check. That would just get rid of his crow skull, I think, yeah? It's a belt accessory. He doesn't trigger it that often, and he already triggers it with his crossbow, so things that usually double trigger don't work that well. So let's talk to these people quick.
If I wills it, then we shall liberate the St. Gilliam Abbey if it costs us our lives.
Well, I'm not sure about their zeal, but
Burned on the pyre. You were right. We are miserable heretics.
maybe not burned on the pyre, but
Let me take your Skellmar prisoners off your hands. I have so many questions for them.
I would like to know what those questions are.
The preparations are nearly complete.
Alright, so why don't I have a thing to go for this Citadel? I'm wondering if I have to go. There's three things I can think of. I either have to go back through the treacherous tower to talk to the people in the Citadel, or I have to go just straight to the siege location, and it's not showing me that. As I evidently can't do that, but let's fish here real quick. I'm sure I could break its defenses without help. It's just not letting me. Well, that fish ate a vial. I have so many of those, it's not even funny. Without even trying to get them. Like, I haven't bought them in a while. And just because of, like, getting extras from, the herbarium, they duplicate. It's so funny. So, I'm assuming... Oh, the battle has begun. Okay. I just had to wait for it to trigger. I was going to say, I think I have to go back, but nope, that is not the case at all.
Perfect timing, mercenaries. The assault has just begun. The Inquisition seems to have things well in hand, but it would be foolish not to take every advantage we can get.
You know, I wish I could get a screenshot of him without this box. Is there a way to hide the UI? I don't think so.
St. Gilliam Abbey will be generous to its saviors. I can promise you that.
Well, I mean, we'll start. Jarl Rolia? Huh, okay. Not too many saber-tooths. I'm kind of surprised. 10 allies. Inquisition this time around. And since it's just a camp, it shouldn't be too hard. High Inquisitor Demas. Oh, this could be interesting. So we're kind of in interesting positions here. I would really like is for Aldous just to shoot down this row. And then I can get a huge bonus from suppressing fire and pretty much be done. But, you know, and he's that Sabertooth's going to go for the Exorcist, so let's start with that, actually. So I think I can go right here, piercing through this. Well, I at least hit 3, including the Jarl. And then we'll aim, shoot them again, hit the 3, take at least 1 out, hitting the Jarl again. Building up the rage, the brave, the oil, all that jazz. And then I want to get that Scald in there because he's going to be the easier one to take down. Then we can suppressive fire. This should take out the Sabertooths at least. That took out the Scald and then did a lot of damage to these guys there. And then he can just get out of there. That is like one hell of an opening. Exorcist is going to shoot back. Thought that was an attack of opportunity when they did that. Alright, so Drengar goes next. So again, I think they're going to go at the Exorcist. Which I'm fine with. So Manel, let's have you go. Gonna piercing throw through this line. I think we can Wrath. I was hoping that would take him out. But then I guess Drengar down. And then you can get out of the way. Good old fanatic damage, both to themselves and the enemy. I think they took an Exorcist down here, which kind of whatever. At least it's not one of mine. Drengar down here. Now, I'm not sure they can actually get to anyone, which is fine. So I'm going to have Pumbaa get out of the way for Jizliz here, hitting a Scald. And we get a lot of actions now. Alright, so Jizliz can move right here, taking out 2 Scalds. Very easy hits. And down he goes. Then, if I run right here, I was hoping to go through a few more people. So we'll try this. And doesn't look like I get to Wrath. That's fine. Heme. Charging through, taking out what we can. Going for the Drengar. Oh, have to move up a tad. That's why I wasn't targeting him. And we get to attack again. So hitting the Drengar. I love that two-handed axe of the eye that they have, because attack of opportunity after they attack, as long as they engage. So an elf here down here wants to go. Honestly, I think magic might be able to take him out. So shot 1. We crits, we reload. Shot 2 on the other elf here. We can reload. Shot 3 takes him out. We reload. And then let's hit the Einharjar. And get out of dodge. Yeah, being here can create an opening. Taking out the Einharjar. Galvanize for the points. Move to the side. Ovation everyone here. Then we're gonna challenging shout, bringing them in. And weakening them. It doesn't look like Ludian can do what I want here, but... we'll change trajectory here. Legat can come in like right here, shoot through the Purifier. We'll hit the Drengar once. We apply something, so we reload. Hitting again. They're bleeding. We reload. And then we'll hit the Ulfark here. Down they go. And ending his turn. Good bit of damage to the Huskarl there, and they're engaged. Well, de cram. Let's have some fun. Urkashet. Because we attacked and took someone out. Shield bash. Oh, I would love to be able to shield bash someone else. But yeah, let's take out the Huskarl here. And then we might actually be able to do intervention here. Oh, we can't. They're not engaged technically. Okay. They took out the Jarl, so they can run now, technically. I thought Signong was over here. No, that's Grenos. That changes things slightly. But Ludian can run in. We can get to the Ulfark, throw an axe. Bandit focus, throw an axe. Hunt strike Ulfark. Throw axe. Unfortunately, there's no one to rampage or anything like that. What I can do is trigger Silent Slaughter. Which I was hoping to hit someone else, but we got the person who went next. We're not going to let them flee. And then he throws an axe at someone else. Because if they flee, they'll just show up somewhere else. I mean, not technically, but... Claresta, let's take out the Einharjar. So we're going to switch from into defensive, bursting them down. Because of our Trophy of Legends here, I can use Burst again. Just one time only, but it's enough. I'm going to run down to the Einharjar here. So I can precision him. And that's 3 down with Claresta. She mostly got the Valor points I spent back there because the extra opportunistic burst wasn't a Valor point spend, so I spent 2, I got 3 from kills. And that's not going to do too much to us. Just armor. Ulfark up here wants to go. This is what I've been neglecting doing. So let's have the Inquisitor go. Throwing an axe. He's down. Pounding Huskarl. Dashing through. Four of them left. Vham. Let's go at the Drengar. Poison throwing knife. Into Toxic Blade. How do I want to get the guy down here? Oh, I have an idea. So Grenos, come on down. Aim. Aimed shot. We do 919 damage to him because of that crit. Then I'm just gonna run into a better position, and we're gonna hit the Drengar. So I don't really care about the Valor points at this time. Like, once I beat this, I have to travel multiple counties. And then there's one left, this Einharjar. So we're gonna slice and dice him. If I only hit one person, the slice and dice does more. Bloodshed alone almost takes him out, but we're gonna rampage him. And down he goes. That's the camp wiped out. So the breastplate actually isn't bad. The critical hit and the willpower is kind of nice. And that's a 200 armor, or 204 armor, 24 guard, so I will check to see if that's better. This World's Edge cap is better than what Claresta is using. So there's a few things to change out there at least. We can repair. Fortunately, no levels from that. But like I said, Claresta is, and Signong are using that hat now. But Claresta is level 13. She's using a level 12 version of that hat. So just to show, it's 14 precision, 27 armor. This one's only 21 armor, so we can change that out. And then Signon's using a level 12 version of that hat, so this is the same. We can sell that one. I want to double check. Where's that gold armor I got? 'Cause it was heavy. I think this is it. It's level 13. So level 12 required. 204 armor compared to 234, 207. I think this one here is only because of the patches. So I am going to remove the patches on the Akkadian steel here. So it has slightly worse guard, more armor. The one downside is I can't put as many patches into it, but off the hitch I get a +4 critical hit, and like, to be honest, the patches that I had in there are not that great, so I would have to make better patches, which would mean fighting more of the ghost things. So I'm going to put the Hacer's plate on him, and then for now we can throw on the critical hit strength one, and there was a guard armor. Other than that, it was pretty much all junk.
The siege is broken. Praised be Saint Elior and Saint Gillam. Grace be upon them.
What about me? I helped a lot.
Follow me inside. Your reward awaits.
Alright, thank you. So can I just walk to this now? I can, because the camp is gone. What? What happening? There we go. It wasn't letting me in.
The smugglers are restarting their operations. I thought they'd blocked the passage.
So let's sell her the junk here. I might actually want that Akkadian steel thing for someone else. I'm not sure anyone else has better. Yeah, like this one obviously can be switched out because it's not as good. 182 and 24 guard on Julin there. And then no one else can wear heavy armor to my knowledge, so we'll sell this one. A lot of weapons to sell. Don't really care about them. And we can continue from there. And then in the Abbey.
The Inquisitors have such a unique way of fighting. How I would have loved to join their ranks. Tell me what they need to support their fight. The St. Gillam Abbey owes them a great debt of gratitude.
Well, what about me? I'm the one who helped more than them. Sure.
If you need the Citadel and its men, we will come to your aid without hesitation.
Well, thank you. And then you two.
The barony of Clarone is free. The Abbey is safe, and the Inquisition has joined our cause. None of this would have been possible without you.
Well, thank you for actually acknowledging that.
Thank you, mercenaries, on behalf of the entire Citadel. Our blessed founder would be proud to see how fervently you defended his work.
I wish to thank you as well. You and Priest Salvian have not only saved St. Gillam, but also our souls.
He still thinks that. Okay, accept nothing?
Face the future without fear, for the Inquisition shall protect the Citadel and the barony of Clarone. Our mission was to bring the relic of St. Gillam to safety, and now we have done so.
Yeah, it's safely here, isn't it? I totally forgot that I got the Inferno thing, and I didn't check to see what that did. So that's my bad. In one of the next battles, I'll have to see what Inferno does.
Without fear, for the Inquisition shall protect the Citadel and the barony of Clarone. Our mission was to bring the relic of St. Gillam to safety.
So that means I have one more county to do, Miacidae, and then Four Rock Castle, and then Skellmar's done. For the most part, I've had a lot of fun with this this entire DLC. Like, I want to say it's my favorite one, but then again, this is the only one I've done so far other than the ship one, which was kind of iffy in how it acted to me. Actually, I'll go to the salespeople here first, because there's some food things I need.
Might I interest you in my humble wares, my good sir?
Yes, yes. I need the chicken, I need the pork. And I was not a fan of how the boat worked. Because there's some weird, iffy things that I know you could work your way around. But it was just so odd to me. But, like, so far this is the one DLC that has been its own area that I've liked. I think the Skellmar or the Beast Hunt is going to be like that too. But otherwise, the other ones, fun as they were, like I know Tavern didn't really technically add too much other than like extra foods and beers and I think profession. They all added things that you could do during the main game. This is like extra other stuff. I like this one. I like it a lot.
The framework was brand new. Our order rebuilt it last winter.
Oh.
The disciples and apprentices of Saint Leonard can fix this. We just need a few materials. The profits from this reconstruction will be yours.
Yeah, I can do that. Still considered stealing to take from that bag, huh?
The Order of Saint Leonard is most efficient, no? The Gothenburg clergy made a grave mistake when they didn't entrust them with the construction of the Gothenburg Cathedral.
You know, it's kind of sad that it's a merchant there, and then I can't buy or sell anything there.
Only the complete recapture of Ormance County will return this travel post to its former prestige. Given the circumstances, the Kingdom of Gothenburg is quite inclined to assist you.
I would think they would be. So, I mean, only 2 things left to do. And, I mean, I'm not sure I'm going to get this house back, but we'll see. So, with travel post plus 5 rations per rest, however, -1 manpower and -1 construction material. However, I can take amazing offer. After a rest, item purchases are reduced by 10% and companion wages are reduced by 5% within or amaze until the next rest. I'm kind of tempted to take that one because I'm already getting so many of everything. The one thing I don't have is rations.
Ormance County will return this travel post.
I still have a lot of it. So I'll take amazing offer just to not have as many or as much of a pay. So, okay, next time we'll be going to Mayence, I suppose. I'm probably going to stop at the Baronry of the Isle just to see what I can buy, like supply-wise. But it's been fun, and we're almost done with Skellmar. I'm genuinely surprised, like...
Might I interest you in my humble wares, my good sirs?
It's kind of surprising how quickly it feels like I'm flying through this, but at the same time, I know this was like, it's just a DLC where it's technically one region, broken into small regions, so I understand why it feels like I'm flying through it, but at the same time, I'm not. So...
Ormance County, and the Barony of the Isle in particular, are quite famous for their cold cuts. The Skellmar caught on and clean.
I suppose with that being said, that'll be it for this time. As always, wish you all well. I'll see you next time, and please, have a good one.